Okay, so everybody come to the front of their yoga mats into Samasthiti. Bring the big toes together, the heels just slightly apart, and spread all the other toes in between. Feel like you can pick up your hip bones like they're picking up towards the ceiling. Soften the tops of the buttocks down towards the floor, the low back ribs all the way up to the ceiling, and the sternum towards the ceiling. Then the skin of the neck down towards the floor. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling so you feel like you're getting taller and longer. Bring the hands in a prayer position in front of the chest. Close the eyes. And start to bring yourself inwards. Connecting to the breath. Trying to make a soft sound with the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Seeing if you can make the inhales and the exhales the same length. Engaging Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. So we can do the opening mantra, chanting at the same time. So I know it feels a little strange chanting where you can only hear your own voice. But it's a good way to get used to every time you do your own self-practice, that you start your practice with a mantra. It's kind of like turning the practice button on. Brings you into a deeper sense of concentration. And it also brings to mind gratitude. Gratitude to the practice, gratitude to being able to breathe and move freely. And gratitude to everyone before us who have kept the practice alive, including ourselves. Inhaling. Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarchita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantye Abau Purushakaram Shankachakrasi Daharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. And release the arms to the sides, opening the eyes, open the palms, inhale, raise the arms, gaze to the thumbs. Exhale, folding over the legs, releasing the back of the neck. Inhale, lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, press the hands and either step or hop back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze to the nose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel your hands in the floor. Try to push all the fingertips firmly into the floor and the pads of the hands that are just at the joint after the fingers, like behind the knuckles. Press those places into the floor, elongating the spine. It's about 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, gaze forward, and step or hop. Inhale, long back. Exhaling, head down. Inhale, press the feet, come all the way to standing. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second one. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold over, keeping the lower belly pulled in. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, press, step or hop, and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, pull in the belly. Exhale, downward facing. Pressing the hands into the floor, reaching the sitting bones in the opposite direction from the hands, keeping the ears between the upper arms, feeling the back of the neck long, so there's no tension there. That's about 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees and coming forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, chest leads as you rise up. Exhale. Third one. Inhaling, exhaling. Release the jaw. Inhaling, exhaling. Chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest outward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And then have a look at your feet. See if your feet look like they're in Samasthiti feet. So the ankles are level. You're not dropping on any of the arches. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, press the fingertips, and jump. Long back. Exhale, head down. Inhale, coming all the way out, strong legs. Exhaling. Fourth one, moving with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Smooth movements. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Swivel the elbows as you hop, long spine. Exhale, head down. Inhale, keeping the bandhas as you rise up. Exhaling. Last one. So if I'm going too fast for you, don't hesitate to go a little slower. Try not to go faster than that. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. 1, relax the neck. Inhale, pull in the belly. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Turn the left heel in, step the right foot to the right thumb, bend that front knee. Inhale all the way up, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, put the hands back to the floor, lean forward into the fingers, step back, chaturanga. Inhaling, exhaling. Turn the right foot, step the left foot to the thumb, bend that front knee. Inhale, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, lean forward as you step back, strengthen the arms. Open the chest. Exhale, over the toes. Bring your mind to the place between the two hip bones, Uddiyana Bandha, and see if you can make a hollow in this area. And then breathe smoothly. It's about 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees and inhale, hop, long back. Exhale, head down. Inhale, bend the knees, raise the arms, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second one. Inhale, Utkatasana. Keep the knees together. Exhale, fold over the legs, relax the jaw. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, gaze to the nose. Exhale, downward facing. Turn the left foot, step the right foot. Find the alignment within those movements, all the way up. Exhale, all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhaling, over the toes. Right heel in, step the left foot, find the alignment. Exhale, all the way down. Chaturanga, strong. Inhaling, belly in. Exhaling, over the toes. Scanning the body. Checking the alignment. And then finding some stillness. Stillness in the body. Stillness in the mind. Trying to breathe smoothly. It's about 4. And 5. Bend the knees, press the fingertips, swivel the elbows. Hop, long back. Exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, knees together. Samasthiti. Everybody's okay? Thumbs up? Good. Third one. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long back. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A, right side. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot forward, all the way up, pull in the bandhas. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, over the toes, downward facing. Finding a steady point to gaze at. Soften the gaze and listen to the breath. It's about 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, hop, long back. Exhale, head down. Inhale, Utkatasana. Samasthiti. Last one. 2 more. Oh my God. Okay, 2 more. Bend the knees, raise the arms. Exhale, fold, belly in. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest, gaze to the nose. Exhale, over the toes. Left foot in, right foot steps. All the way up, pull in the lower belly. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Lean into the hands as you step back. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. And downward facing. So if you're feeling tired, don't hesitate to put the knees on the floor, come into a puppy pose. Something like this, or even a child's pose. It's about 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, inhale, hop. Exhale, head down. Utkatasana. Samasthiti. Last one. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over, keeping the lower belly in. Long back, open chest. Chaturanga. Open the chest, upward facing. Over the toes, downward facing. Smooth breathing, smooth movements up into Virabhadrasana. Same all the way down, chaturanga, smoothly. Inhaling, exhaling. Left foot forward, inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhaling, staying here, breathing deeply. It's about 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, step or hop. Exhale. Inhale, last Utkatasana. Samasthiti. Hands on the hips, bend the knees. Inhale, hop the feet apart. Exhale, folding over, taking the big toes. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, folding down. Padangusthasana. Gaze to the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, hands slide under the feet. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, folding down. Parahastasana. Gaze to the nose. Release the forehead. It's about 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hop the feet together. Bend the knees, step the right foot back, turn the left toes in, right foot points out. Trikonasana, Uttita Trikonasana, coming over the right side, taking your toe or the fingertips to the floor, or the hands on a block or on your shin. Just don't hyperextend that front knee. It's about 2, 3, 4, and 5. Press the feet. Inhale all the way up, turning with that inhale. And exhale into the second side. Raising that right arm and seeing if you can gaze to that upper arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the feet. Inhale, come up. Turning all the way to the other side. Aligning the hips forward. Open the left arm. Exhale, going straight forward. Parita Trikonasana. Gazing to the upper thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, gaze down. Inhale, window the arms. Left arm up, right arm up. Exhale, going directly into the second side. Push that hand into the floor, the fingertips into the floor to lift the chest way away from the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, gaze down. Inhale, lifting all the way up, feet parallel. Bend the knees and step or hop to the front of your mats. Bend the knees, step or hop for a longer stance this time. Right foot turns out. Bend that front knee. Parsva Konasana. Exhaling over the right side. Gazing up to that left hand, but just the eyes change, so keep the back of the neck long. 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the feet. Inhale all the way up, changing with that inhale, and exhaling into the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the feet. Inhale up, turning all the way to the end of your mat, squaring the hips. Parita Parsva Konasana. So square the hips, do your version. Everybody should know what they're doing, if you're putting the knee down or not, if you keep the heel down or not, trying to hook that whole arm on the outside of the knee, and then the right arm comes over the ear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaze down with the exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, turning sides. Exhaling into the second side. You can always leave the hands in prayer position. Keep the knee on the floor if you need. It's about 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, look down. Inhale, lift the arm up. And exhale, Samasthiti. Bend the knees, step or hop. Outer edges of the feet parallel, fingertips into Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, prepare long back. Exhale, head down. 1, 2, 3. Anchor the shoulder blades. 4, 5. Inhale, long back. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale all the way to stand. Exhale here. Inhale to open the arms. Exhale, fingertips into Uddiyana Bandha. Open the chest. Exhale, going all the way forward. Prasarita Padottanasana B. 1, gaze to the nose. 2, feel the upper inner thighs reaching up into Mula Bandha. 4, 5. Press the feet. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale fully. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Relax the shoulders, open the chest. Exhale, folding down. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, halfway down, take the toes. Inhale, open the chest, belly in. Exhale, bending forward for D. Gaze to the nose. Skin of the neck reaching away from the floor. Anchoring the shoulder blades on the back. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, all the way up, bending at the knees, and hopping forward. Open the arms, thumbs down, and as you step back, turn to the back of your mat, palms in reverse prayer. Open the chest, exhale, folding forward. 1. Parsvottanasana. 2, 3. Strong legs. 4, 5. Inhale as you rise up, turning with that inhale, and exhaling into the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, feet come parallel. Exhale, back to the front. Everybody looks good there still. Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana. So find your steady Samasthiti. So we're going to see if we can come up with the legs straight. If that doesn't work, no problem. You can do any other version that you know. So heel out in front of you, and then you're going to feel the thigh connecting up into the hip socket. Squeeze the left buttock, and then pick up that foot and take your toe. Use your arm to lift that leg up, and then exhale, fold forward. And you're only doing that if both legs are straight. 2, 3, straighten the arm. Exhale, opening to the side. 1. Trying to keep the sitting bones level. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, both hands on the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Second side, strong Samasthiti. Then bring your left heel in front, connect the thigh up into the hip socket, and squeeze that right buttock, and pick up the leg, taking the toe. Use the arm to lift the leg a little higher. Exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, opening to the side. Gazing to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, both hands on the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everybody still okay in there? You manage that? Shake it out if you need to. Okay, so half lotus. So anybody not doing half lotus, you must know what you're doing if you're in this class. So if you really don't know what to do in place of half lotus, just watch for the moment. Okay, because I can't explain all the details. So you're bringing your right knee out to the side, picking up that foot, placing it into half lotus. Bring your right arm behind, taking either your arm or your toe, allowing the knee to come down, pick up the lower abdominals, and then exhale, folding forward, all the way down. For those who want a little extra challenge, you can place your left hand on the ankle, trying to balance there. I have a hard time talking and showing and breathing, but if you want to work on that, it's kind of fun. It's about 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend the standing leg. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, release. Second side. Left leg, half lotus. Make sure it's not hurting the knee. If it hurts the knee, you need to step back a little bit. Pull the lower belly in. Exhale, folding forward. And once again, if you want to work on the balance, you can release that right hand and bring it on your ankle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, soften the standing foot, knee, and then press that foot, come all the way up, and release. Coming to the front of the mats, Samasthiti. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, folding over those legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, going to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing. Exhale to downward facing. Bend the knees. Hop the feet forward, staying in Utkatasana. Fierce pose. Knees together. A. Left foot in, right foot just to the thumb, no further. Bend that front knee and come all the way up. Gaze to the thumbs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the gaze to the thumbs. Straighten the knee. Turning on the heels. Bending the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Virabhadrasana B. Rearrange the feet. Open the chest. Gaze to the left fingertips. See if you can squeeze the triceps to pull them onto the bones. 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the knee, turn, bend the second side. Gazing to the front fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, the hands come down. If you want to do the jump here, you can do the jump. Otherwise, just step back, lower down. Working through the vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Bend the knees, gaze forward, and jump through the arms. Dandasana. Straight legs, long back, straight arms. And then chin to this little notch between the collarbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, take your toes. Inhale, open the chest, belly comes in, chest open. Exhale, folding down. Gazing to the nose or finding another point to gaze at. Steady the gaze and see if you can still the body. About 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, take the sides of the feet, thumbs on top, fingers behind, open the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Feel the skin of the sitting bones slightly sliding down towards the backs of the knees and towards one another. Finding Mula Bandha. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, either do the same thing or reach beyond. Inhale, pull the outer edges of the feet back. Open the chest. Exhale, going forward. Keeping the back of the body nice and long. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. We're not going to do the vinyasa there. We're going to do directly into the counter pose. Pointing the toes, keep the ankles straight. Slide the hands behind you and inhale, lift up. Purvottanasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, crossing at the ankles. making yourself into a little ball, swivel the elbows, push into the hands, and try to lift and jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing, and jumping through to sit again. Turn this way so you can see me. So turn the right hip bone out so that you can bring your right leg into a half lotus. And again, you're always welcome to do the variations. If you've done our teacher training, you know the one lying down on the back. This is really great. Bring the right arm behind, open the chest, taking the side of the foot, exhale, folding. Find a gazing point, try to still the body and still the mind, and just focus on your breathing. Try not to focus on what you can or cannot do. Just find what is comfortable and then learn to stay still. It's about 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. So we're going to do the vinyasa on both sides. If you don't want to, you just skip them. So put the hands on the floor, lift, try to go through, jump, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing, and coming through. Okay, left side, left leg, half lotus, being aware of your knee, okay? Don't hurt the knee, it's not worth it. Taking the side of the foot, open the chest, and folding wherever it feels comfortable. You want to have this sensation of effortless effort. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the binds. Cross at the ankles. And working through a vinyasa. At your own rhythm. Elegantly or not elegantly. It doesn't matter. Inhale. Just don't hurt yourself. And if you need to rest in between those, no problem. See if you can hop through keeping the right leg bent back. Like that. So the leg is already in Trianga Mukhaikapada. And if you didn't do that, then put it there. Okay, so you want to keep those toes into the floor, femur bones parallel. Take your foot, inhale, open the chest, exhale, fold. Try to make sure your foot is flat, like it would be standing on the floor or against a wall. And don't forget, you can do any modification here. Okay, I'm showing you the full version, which really I don't even like that word, full version. Like, what is a full version of a pose? But just listen to yourselves. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest, release the hands, press the hands halfway down your thighs, push into the hands, lead with the lower belly, and lift, and jump back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. And see if you can jump through, keeping the left leg bent backwards. So you're already in the pose. Readjust the skin if needed. Toes pushing into the floor. Pelvis level, belly in, folding forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold to the place that feels comfortable, but making effort to keep the 2 sitting bones level. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release. Hands halfway down the thighs. Push into the hands, push into the back toes, and then lift the hips and try to to do slow motion so you can see. Lower down. Inhale. Exhaling. Bend the knees, gaze far, far forward, like you're going to look through the wall in front of you and jump through. Asana A. Bring the right foot on the inside of the thigh, square the hips, open the chest, long through the body, folding forward. Inhale. Open the chest, but keep the sitting bones feeling like they're grounded, so you have Mula Bandha. And then exhale into the pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, release the bind. If you're doing the vinyasa on both sides, cross at the ankles, lift and go through. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Look far, far, far forward, bend and come through. Left side. Open from the hip joint, bring that foot on the inner thigh, aligning the hips squared, pulling the belly, long waist, going forward, exhale. 1. Check the back of the neck, has no tension at all. The skin of the back of the neck reaching away from the ears, so the neck feels soft, the jaw feels soft, and all the facial muscles. The work is coming in the area of Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. It's about 4, 5. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, release. Crossing the ankles. And it's kind of moving with the momentum. So you can open the legs and then inhale, lift, exhale, up. Coming all the way through when you're ready. For Asana B. So opening the same way as A, and then relax that foot, come up, and you want to sit on the heel. So the heel is going into the pelvic floor. Reaching forward, or not, we could stay up here. Open the chest, exhale. 1. Listen deeply to yourself. Listen to the body. What is it telling you? 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, release. Crossing at the ankles. Press the hands. Vinyasa. Second side. Facing this way. So, bringing the foot on the inside of the thigh, lifting up, sitting on the heel, toes are ideally pointing towards the other foot, taking your front foot open through the chest, belly in, lower belly in, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open, exhale, release, cross, lift, and jump back. Asana C. So, left leg straight, bringing the right toes close to the upper inner thigh. And of course, everybody should know that there's variations for this. Don't hurt your knee. Ground the sitting bones, and then you're rooted with the sitting bones so you can elongate out of that grounding. Fold forward. Exhale into the pose. 1, 2, 3, release. Release the foot, cross, lift, and vinyasa. Janushirshasana, second side. So left foot coming up, placing the toes on the upper inner thigh, foot coming up. The foot isn't completely perpendicular. Okay, this would be way too much rotation on the knee. So sitting bones grounded, lifting and lengthening out of that grounding. Inhale, open the chest, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, releasing, crossing the ankles. And once again, our favorite thing, vinyasa. Oh. Jumping through Asana A. Left leg straight, right foot on the outside of that right hip or close to the sitting bone. Wiggling forward, trying to wrap that arm around the leg. Keep pushing the leg back as you open the chest and exhale, fold. Notice if you're keeping Mula Bandha. Keep some grounding too. Keep the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Try not to let the head just drop. I see a couple of you doing that. So even if you're up high, it doesn't matter. Just keep the neck, the face away from the floor so you don't hurt your neck. 4 and 5. Inhale, lift the chest. So if you want to work on vinyasas, so you take your arm, you hold your leg with your arm, swivel the elbows, put the hands halfway down the thigh, push into the floor, leaning back, lift that foot, and then you try to bring that foot on the outside of the wrist, and then maybe you can jump back from there. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. And jumping through second side. So, left foot close to the left sitting bone, wiggling yourself forward, wrapping, holding that leg, pushing that leg back, chest is open, and try to bring the chest forward, keeping the shoulders equal distance from the floor. Pull in Mula Bandha, pull in Uddiyana Bandha. We often forget that, especially in this kind of pose. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open the chest. So if you want to work on the jump, you hook your arm around your knee, your foot is up, swivel the elbows, lean forward, push into the hands, lift the sitting bones, lift the foot, see if you can hook, and then from there you might be able to hop back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Down dog. Coming through for Asana B. So, Asana B means half lotus. So, half lotus in the left leg. If that's not feeling right for you, you do under lotus, not over lotus. Okay, right foot comes up. Wiggling your right fingers forward, wrapping just like A. Open the chest, and don't forget, if you've seen any of our Asana Labs, there's many different versions of this. So really find the version that works for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release, and cross, lift, and do a vinyasa. Or you can do a sitting vinyasa. Just lift the chest, and you don't have to actually go back. When you're ready, coming through for second side. So right leg this time, half lotus. Left foot comes up. Wiggle your left fingertips forward, wrapping. Open the chest, and maybe you fold a little bit. Listen to your body. One of my favorite things about Ashtanga is that we have this self-practice. So this tells me that we have a structure to the practice, an outline, but then within that outline, there's many variations. Okay? Many people, many bodies, many different days. Even if you have the same body, it's changing. 1. That's probably about 4. 5. Lift up and cross lift and do your vinyasa. We're going to come through for Asana C. So left leg bends up, reaching behind you, getting into a nice twist. Maybe you hook your elbow, or maybe you can hook the whole arm on the outside of that leg and you bind behind. Find a gazing point, breathing, lengthening, exhale, twisting. 3, 4, and 5. So again, if you want, you can do this. I don't know, there was a day when I loved all these fancy vinyasas, but I rarely do them now, only when I have to show them. So cross, bring the arm into, the leg into the arm, lift, and then see if you can ding, ding, go back. Chaturanga. As I said, we change. When you're 20 and 30, it's fun to do those. When you're in your 50s, I don't know. Maybe some 50-year-olds like it. Okay, second side, Asana C, binding. Open the chest. Find a gazing point to the side. Steady your gaze, steady your breathing. And when you're finished, release, and see if you want to work on that bind, that jump again. It's true, it's kind of fun though. So lift, going back, and jump, jump. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Asana D, hopping through. This time, left leg either under lotus or over lotus. Pulling that right foot up. Turning towards your upper knee. Checking that the sitting bone skin is coming towards one another. Opening the chest to the side and seeing if you can find a bind, which is kind of hard to talk in that position. 1, find a gazing point. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Do a vinyasa. If you want to do a mini kind of vinyasa without actually jumping, you can bring your fingertips behind you. Open the chest. Get a nice little counter position and release. It's a good excuse for me to skip that one. Okay. Next, right leg half lotus. Left foot comes up. And then turning towards the upper knee, either hugging the knee, sitting up straight, or you can see if you can bind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. And we all have to do this vinyasa because it's the entry point to your favorite pose, Navasana. Lift, go back, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, and jump through. See if you can not let your feet touch and come into a Navasana. And there's different variations. You can put your toes down, you can have your knees bent. 4, 5, cross at the ankles, pull your legs into you, and then swivel the elbows, put the hands down, don't let the feet touch, and try to lift, but don't let the feet touch. Second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the opposite crossing. It's the hard side. Swivel the elbows, lift, don't let the feet touch. Third one. 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm counting fast. 4, 5. Cross, lift. What number is that? I think it's number 1. I think it's number 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the opposite ankle that feels, the one that's side that feels uncomfortable. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Chest lifted. 4, 5. Cross, lift. Don't let the feet touch. And see if you can get through. Oh my God, it's the hardest one of the entire series. Jump back. Upward dog. Downward dog. Bhujapidasana. So, it's like a leapfrog. Hop the feet around the hands. Yes, I see you guys. Cool. And then, see if you can cross your ankles and balance here. Use your fingers. And if you're balanced, you slowly, slowly, slowly point your toes and bring your feet back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then see if you can lift up. Oops, I lost my balance. And maybe you can do a sort of Titivasana. Yes, I see some of you. And maybe Bakasana. Oh, and I need to put my toes down. And then see if you can hop back from here. Oh, that's not happening. Upward dog. Downward dog. And jump around the hands again. Hopping. Good. Try something. Some of you are just watching. Okay. So if you can, you're bringing yourself way through the legs, putting the palms down, and then coming into a Titivasana, and then seeing if you can slowly, 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 slowly bend your elbows and lower down to the floor, palms out beside you, and maybe even lifting the feet. If that's not working for you, you're welcome to do other versions. If you're not sure, you need to watch some of our Asana Labs and you'll find something to work on. But most of you look awesome. Supta is a little bit more difficult, so if you want, you can come out of it. So I find the only way for me to go into it by myself is to come and sit up, put one leg, and then put the other leg and go into it like that. So I think there's maybe a few of you that are doing that. Otherwise, you can bring your heels together, keep your knees up a little bit, and then pull in the belly, roll forward, and hook your elbows and stay here. If you're coming into it, sitting up, you bring one leg, and then balance, 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 balance. Bring the second leg, hooking, squeezing the feet, and then bring yourself forward, reach behind. And if you can, you come up, you lift, Titibhasana, and do your vinyasa. Let me see what's going on. Just do whatever you can do. Doesn't matter. And do some sort of vinyasa. Okay. So, jump back. Everybody should be in downward facing dog. And jumping through, coming to sit for Garbha Pindasana. Okay, so I like to fold my mat because, I don't know, I don't like the feeling of the vertebrae going into the floor. So if you're not doing lotus, you can hold the ankles and roll in a circle. If you're doing lotus, you bring your legs into lotus and maybe you slip your arms through that space there and balance here. So if you don't have the hands, it doesn't matter. You can bring the hands any way that you're able to and see if you can balance there. Cross like that, cross like that. Okay, so after you balance for 5 breaths, then you roll around in a circle. This is fun, go for it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Kukutasana. Lift the knees. It's a nice massage on the back, they're rolling. And then release, and see if you can jump back from lotus, or do a normal jump back. Swivel the elbows in, push into the elbows, a bit too close to the computer. Upward dog, downward dog, coming through, hopping to sit, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, open the feet like a book, and lift the chest. So either you can stay sitting up, or you exhale and fold forward. 1, 2, 3, don't fold forward if your knees are really high. I see a couple of you with your knees really high. Just try to sit up straight. It's a little better for the knees. 4, 5. Inhale, lift halfway up, pull in the belly, and put the forehead onto the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest, chin in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knees together, cross at the ankles, and do a vinyasa. Hopping through Padrishta Konasana, separating the feet, leaning forward, taking the sides of the feet, open the chest, exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs up, and take the sides of your feet, open the chest, gaze up. Point the toes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the ankles and a vinyasa. Coming through, straighten your legs out in front of you. Bring the hands on the legs, roll down to come onto the back, and then bring the legs over the head. Separate the feet, taking the big toes. 1, reach the sitting bones to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Round your back, roll up, balance on the sitting bones, and then pull the toes towards you and lower down. Push into the hands, see if you can lift there, a little bonus, and then bring your legs back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Down. Hopping through, straightening the legs out in front of you. Hands on the thighs, roll yourself back. Pick up the right foot, take the toe, left hand on left thigh, and exhale, lift yourself to that leg. Supta Padam Ustasana. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head down. Exhale, opening the leg to the side, looking to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale the leg up, exhale the head up, inhale the head down, exhale the leg down. Changing sides. Inhale, left leg comes up, take the toe, exhale, lifting the chest up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head down, exhale, opening to the side, gazing to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, head up. Inhale, head down. Exhale, leg down. And if you're doing the chakrasana, inhale, lift the legs over the head and try to roll back. Roll over the head. It's a backward somersault. Oops. Okay, off the mat. Chaturanga. Working through your vinyasa. Jumping forward. Hands on the legs, rolling to come to the back. Inhale, lift the legs over the head. Take the toes. And then inhale, rocking up. Open the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross at the ankles, lift, working yourself through the vinyasa. Legs are straight out in front of you. Lowering down. This time, 2 legs over the head, taking the sides of the feet. And roll up to sit. Sit on the sitting bones. Open the chest. Exhale, fold towards your legs and your legs towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, cross the ankles. Inhale, lift, and vinyasa. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Hopping through. Setu Bandhasana. I hope you know what to do if you aren't doing the full pose. Okay, so if you're not doing the full, if you don't know what to do, if you're not doing the full pose, then I suggest you just skip this one. So you're opening the feet like Charlie Chaplin, and then you come back onto the elbows, open the chest, like you're going to do a Matsyasana, fish pose. And watch the hair. Okay. You can keep the hands beside you or bring them over the chest, push into the feet and or the elbows, lift the hips, you can keep the arms down or bring the arms over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling out. And Chakrasana, backward somersault. Make sure you have enough room behind you. It's kind of hard with a big lump over the head. The hair is not very comfortable for that. And jumping through, coming to lie down on the back. Gonna do Urdhva Dhanurasana. So lying on the back, soles of the feet on the floor, elbows into the floor, push into the feet, push into the elbows, and lift the hips from the floor. So if you want to do a full one for the first one, you can go ahead. Otherwise, you can do a mini back bend. If you want, you can lower out of it. Or lift up again. Straighten your arms over the head. Reach the baby finger side of the hands away. Bend at the elbows, push into the elbows, and come to the top of the head. Bring your knees forward, so yeah, top of the head first, and then push into your arms, push into your leg, and lift up. But only doing this if you know this already. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the head down, and inhale up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. You can rock up the sit. See how everybody's doing there? You look good. Oh, I see a baby. Oh, cute. Paschimottanasana. So this is the counter position for the back bend. So you should really bend your knees if needed so that you elongate the spine. It's about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift the chest, release, cross the ankles, working yourself through vinyasa. Coming through, slowly calming down for the finishing poses, lying down on the back for the shoulder stand. So again, pay attention to your neck. You can always put the legs up the wall. You don't have to do the full version, or do something like this, what I'm doing now, where there's more weight in the arms, or the full version. It's about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Halasana. 1, reach the sitting bones up, press the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Karnapidasana, knees to the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale all the way back up into a shoulder stand. Bringing the legs either in a half lotus or cross-legged position or a full lotus. Placing the hands on the knees, pressing the hands into the knees, trying to straighten the arms. Urdhva Padmasana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wrapping the arms around the legs, pulling the knees close to the chest. Pindasana. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Releasing the arms, releasing down for Matsyasana. Just keep the legs in whatever crossing that you have. Open the chest, bring the back or the top of the head towards the floor. Open the chest. Squeeze the muscles around the spine like they're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Gaze to the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, roll to one side if you want to. You could roll and come up, something like that, or rock and lift up. Do what's necessary. Good, you guys look good. And work through your vinyasa, and then you're gonna come to the hands, or onto the legs like this, for the headstand. So if you already know how to do the headstand, you can go into it. Make sure you're not gonna, if you fall, that there's nothing dangerous around you. Interlace the fingers, put the forearms onto the floor, let the skin open, pull in the belly, pick up the knees. This is a really good place to work. Or start to reach the lower belly up to the ceiling. Relax the neck. Relax the palate. Wiggling the toes towards you until the top of the head's on the floor and starting to pick up the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if you can bring your legs halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, see if you can bring them all the way back up again. And then slowly down to the floor. And then see if you can bring them all the way back up again. Okay, this might not be for everybody. Let's see if anybody's doing that. I see a couple of you. Good job. Do it 5 times. And when you're finished, come into a child's pose. When I learned the Ashtanga series, that was, I don't know, I learned that almost straight away. And let me tell you, it makes you strong fast. Okay, staying in child's pose, allowing the muscles to release, especially across the upper back, the neck, the shoulders, the upper arms. Slowing down the breathing, slowing down the heart. And then lifting the head, slide the hands forward, stepping back. Just a light, easy, slow chaturanga. Nice, comfortable upward dog. Feels good on the back. Over the toes, downward facing dog. And just step forward. Coming into a cross-legged position. If you're working on lotus, you can go into the lotus. But don't make that a pressure or a judgment. If you're reaching behind, you're taking the upper foot first and then the lower foot, or crossing, holding the elbows and folding forward. If your head doesn't get on the floor, you can make these pillars with the fists. Relax forward like this. Or if you have props, you can use those. But when I learned the practice, I don't know, we didn't have any props. So any kind of, we had to figure out how to use the hands and the mat and things. Okay, that's about 3, 4, the chin in. Let the sitting bones feel grounded, rooted. Breathing deeply. Use the opportunity to check your ujjayi, the technique of ujjayi, the fullness of the breath. Notice how pleasurable it feels just to be able to breathe deeply. Release the hands, slide the fingertips behind you, open from the chest, and if it's okay on the neck, you can let the head come back or just keep the chin tucked in. Inhale, coming back up, wrists on the knees, elbows straight, chin tucked. And breathing fully. Inhale, lift the head, lift the knees, swivel the hands, pick up the knees, push into the hands and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So usually there's a vinyasa here, but if you don't want to do that last vinyasa, just come into a Savasana. Make sure you get warm in the Shavasana, so you can put on a sweater, put on socks, take a couple of blankets. If you feel any sensitivity in the back, you can put something under your knees. You deserve a very good, nice to scan the body. Noticing if there's any tension remaining anywhere. And if there is, you can breathe into those areas and try to mentally release them. Just tell them to let go. Completely let go. You all did an amazing effort. You should feel proud of yourself for taking these 2 hours to yourself to feel your body, to move your body, to breathe deeply, to concentrate the mind. And now you can completely let go. Let go of what came before. So try not to have any judgments about your practice. Not only negative judgments, but even positive judgments. Just letting go. Savasana, it's the ultimate letting go. Practicing every day to let go of whatever passes through the mind, all our worries or anxieties or projects. We'll just rest still and quiet. sitting position, just taking your time. Do the closing mantra, using the closing mantra to send the benefits of this practice out everywhere, so that everyone benefits from our own yoga practices. Swasti